Would you believe it? First time ever I pick up a brand new car. It's not what you might think, but I just did 9 kilometers on my way home. Just picked the car up. It's a brand new Citroën C4 with 1.3 liter, I think. I don't know exactly actually. With a 1.3 liter, at least a 3-cylinder, 130 horsepower engine. So it's a rental car. I'm renting it for 3 months while trying to find the perfect, as I think now at least, perfect BMW 730D used one, pre-facelift, non-LCI model. So I think this is I think I got a pretty good deal. It seems better than the lease deals, which are for 3 years, and this is only for 3 months. Secondly, I have the insurance paid on this deal, so it's all very good. Look at this, it's even got this head-up display, which I've never had before in any car. Very initial impressions is that the car is very comfortable. I mean, comfortable when it comes to suspension. I think it's got some hydraulic stuff. Let's see, so I don't leave the road here. Let's put it to the test here, because there's some kind of road bump here. So I hope I won't jump over everything. Should be okay. Yeah, very good. So interesting to see. I've reset the trips, so I'm gonna have this trip for the entire period, the trip 1, and then I'm gonna have a trip 3, which I'm gonna use for individual trips to see what fuel economy I can get. So I have now 6.2 liters per 100 kilometers since I picked the car up. This is the current consumption, so yeah. Anyway, I don't have much to say right now. I haven't really read in on anything, but I just very briefly, when I booked the car up, I sat in one at the dealership, an electric one, but they're basically the same inside. And I wasn't really over impressed, but this is just something I'm going to have for 3 months. So I think I just want something that is fairly economical. Now, I am happily surprised by this car, actually. Let's see what it brings. I didn't get it with a full tank, which you usually do when you rent, so he said I can leave it empty in 3 months, so I will fill it up. I thought I would actually that I could actually go with the full tank now, but I need to fill it up. Anyway, that's what it is. Okay, welcome back. So this is second day of being in possession of the Citroën kanske. So let's see, since I picked up the car, I've driven 104 kilometers. So that trip is 5.2 liters per 100 kilometers so far since I picked it up. On this trip, which is the one I will be doing, I am averaging so far 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers, and that is in the normal mode. There are 3 driving modes: Eco, Drive, Eco, Normal, and Sport. And without me really trying to drive without me trying to drive economically or anything, just driving normally. Very impressed. Let's see how much this little curvy road, last 20 kilometers of the trip to work, what it does for the consumption. there is also a head-up display, but yeah, I guess it's nice to have sometimes, but right now I don't feel like using it. It's not projected on the window, it's projected on the screen that pops up, so it's not really like an expensive head-up, but it's a head-up. The numbers are clear. It's quite nice, this car, because it's got less, it takes less space than the Stelvio, so you have a little bit, although I can't really tell yet that much, but I mean, of course, although the road holding is worse, it's a bit swampy than on the Stelvio. It's you have more room to move about on the road so not too bad actually. So far this is the trip I will be doing. The seat is really comfortable, the car is reasonably quiet, the stereo is quite okay. I actually lowered the bass from the normal bass setting to -1 because it was pumped out a little bit too much, but that's me. I'm more into a clear sound than a bass pump. Anyway, yeah, there's there's actually a lot to like about this car, especially if the consumption is even lower than I would have hoped for, and I thought that would be down on 4.5 liters per 100 kilometer. Now it's 4.3, so let's see what this road does to the fuel consumption. This is not the full review, this is just the first impression video of the car, so I have to say I like it. It's not something we would buy, I think. It's the price is about, now they have some discounts, so the price is about 25,000 euros, maybe a little bit plus right now, which is, I think, is a fairly good price for this car. It comes without carpet, so I actually have noticed, and I mailed the dealership and asked them if it wasn't supposed to come with carpet, especially since it's a rental car, and I think, you know, you're gonna destroy the floor if it doesn't come with carpet. They say no, they come without the carpet, so never mind the floor. Okay. Never mind the floor. Well, I have to say it's really nice. It's not often you get the clear road like this. I've been lucky a few last times I've been driving here. So. Another thing, when you have a rental car, you don't really need to think about the tire wear and so on. When you drive here every other day, it really eats the tires a little bit too much. I experienced that on the 159. I experienced it on the Stelvio, so especially on the 159, which I drove a whole summer here. This is quite a nice little road. It's going to Skansundet. This is just south of Stockholm. And the surface is pretty good. You know, there's not really anywhere on this road. There's not really any potholes or anything, so it's kind of a nice road. But the problem is, especially the big vehicles, they take a lot of space. So if you meet a truck or something, or it's kind of can get a little bit interesting. So you always need to, on the hidden corners, you really need to stay on the right side, otherwise you might collide. Let's see if there's a free straight here that I can overtake this guy on now. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Well, you can feel when you, I don't know, I guess it's a tire thing, but feels a bit, tires are not really too grippy when you go a little bit faster. Not that I'm really going fast, but feels lit as if it wants to slide a bit on the tires. I don't know, maybe it's just the suspension that makes me believe that it's quite soft, you know, so. But it's really comfortable. Not only the seats are comfortable, also the suspension is very comfortable, I have to say. It's probably one of the most comfortable cars suspension-wise I've ever driven. Now, a trick when you have a car not being that agile in corners. Well, the trick is just to go smoothly and, you know, just plan the drive, because then you can still go pretty fast. You need to dial it in somehow, you know. You just have to dial it in, you know. Now, one thing. Now, when it comes to comfort, I do have a little bit of a ache in my heel, but that's because I come from. I've been driving. Stelvio has a standing pedal, gas pedal. So, and this one doesn't have a standing gas pedal. It's got a hanging pedal. So it's a little bit different. You can still get the heel pretty. I mean, it's a little bit different to drive it. So maybe I'll get used to it, or I just have to start using the what do you call it? Cruise control, which I don't like. So never. I don't think I will use the cruise control. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. This is about only the first impressions of the Citroën. I don't remember if it's C4 or 4C. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised. I can't really say it's a family car. Maybe it is, but it's pretty nice. Now the average consumption since I picked it up has gone down to 5.1 liter per 100 kilometers, and it's still 4.3 liters per 100 kilometers on this trip from home. So this is going to be quite cheap. Well, fuel prices are high, but a lot cheaper than it's less than half what the Stelvio Quadrifoglio drank on the same journey. But I will do more trips like this. I will compare the different modes and so on, and see if you can save anything by driving an Eco, and how much more, if any, it will consume in sport mode, etc. There will be a separate video on that, and some kind of other more detailed review, I guess. Well, so far I like the car. See you around, and thank you so much for watching.